Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Attorney Joel Hancock from Hancock Law Firm here in Beaufort. I have titled this 5 Minutes or Less on a Friday with Attorney Joel Hancock. Those of you that were following my page back when I was on my own many years ago, really just 5 years ago, know that I used to do something on my Facebook page called Free Legal Friday. And I was looking back through some of those posts today. A lot of them were meant mostly just to be funny, things that I had noticed in court that people had done that either wound up getting them in trouble, like talking back to a judge, or a lot of them were about people saying too much when they were in court. And, so I was doing the Free Legal Friday as a way of saying, look, here's some mistakes that people have made in court. Don't make these mistakes and you might not get in trouble like they did. So I wanted to go ahead, and now that I'm back with my own law firm here in Beaufort, Hancock Law Firm, I wanted to do something kind of along those lines. But to be clear, and I'll put this in the comments, I'll make a disclaimer all along, this isn't legal advice. I'm not telling you how to handle your case by yourself. If you ask me, or probably if you ask any attorney, our advice is you need to hire an attorney. Don't handle it yourself. And so this first video is really geared towards why it is that you want to hire an attorney. And I'm going to talk about two examples, two main ones. There's a lot of reasons why you don't want to handle your case by yourself in court, even though you have a right to do it. There are many, many reasons why, but today I'm going to talk about two that are most often the deciding factor for a lot of people. And one of them is that hiring a lawyer can save you money. And I know that for a lot of people, they think that lawyers are expensive. They see lawyers in nice cars or with big houses, and they think, wow, they must charge a fortune for what they do. The truth is that lawyers understand that their service has to be valuable and cost-effective for their clients. And so they understand what the possible consequences are for whatever ticket or charge it is that you have. And they try to make their service add value to you. And that can be both in terms of the outcome that you get or that you avoid, and also how much money that you have to spend on the lawyer, on your court costs or whatever. So I made a post a couple of days ago on my Facebook page about marine fisheries tickets. But the truth is that it can be any kind of ticket. It could be speeding tickets, it can be DWIs, it can be misdemeanors, felonies. The truth is that hiring a lawyer can, in a lot of situations, save you money. I'll use a quick example. So my wife and I are the only two drivers on our insurance policy. Our insurance, and we have insurance agents in our family. My dad was an insurance agent for many, many years. Now my brother-in-law and my brother work at Farm Bureau in Beaufort. So we have good insurance, but we pay for it. And we pay something to the tune of $100 a month for our insurance to cover the two of us. And both of us have pretty good driving records. It's been several years for both of us since either of us had a ticket. And so it comes out to about $1,200 a year that we're paying for our insurance premiums just for the two of us. Well, let's say that one of us got charged with a speeding ticket in Carteret County, or any county for that matter, in North Carolina, say, 67 miles an hour in a 55 mile an hour zone. Well, that particular ticket, if we were to just go pay it off, we would have to pay the $200 more or less. It's really like $188, $190, depending on how fast you're going. But we'd have to go pay about $200 in court costs. And then over the next 3 years, our insurance would go up 45%. So figure if we're paying $1,200 a year, that's $3,600 over that 3-year period. 45%, a little bit less than half, so a little bit less than $1,800 that we'd be paying extra over the next 3 years by just going and paying that $200 ticket off. So If you can get an attorney to get that ticket reduced or amended to a non-moving violation that doesn't carry points or that doesn't carry insurance increases, if he charges you less than $1,600, $1,800 for that ticket, it's going to save you money. Now, the truth is you're going to have to front some of that money up front. So let's say that with court costs and attorney's fees and everything, we need to pay an attorney $500 to get a ticket reduced, dismissed, amended. If we spend $500 on that attorney and the court costs, and we avoid having to pay the $1,600, $1,800, $2,000 in court costs and additional insurance, then that attorney has saved us, $1,300. So that's one reason and one way that an attorney can save you money, rather than costing a fortune and wind up costing you more than the ticket itself. The other reason, and this is probably as important, if not more important than the first, is that having an attorney do it will save you peace of mind. And I'll use the example of when I first bought a house a few years ago. When I first did it, I tried to do it by myself, and my reasoning was, look, I'm a reasonably intelligent person. I've graduated law school. I understand I understand the basics of buying a house. I know that there's a house that I wanted at a certain price, and I've got the money. The seller wants that money. How hard can it be? And the truth is that it can be really hard to buy a house. And the first sign of trouble, the first sign that things weren't going to go exactly as I thought that they would, I thought, oh no, what have I done? And honestly, restless, sleepless nights that came as a result of that. Finally, I said, you know what, I need somebody who does this all the time, who does it every day. Let them take care of it. I don't want to have to deal with this. And so I got a realtor. And I won't mention her name because I haven't run this by her beforehand, but she was great. She knew the answer to every question. And not only did she know all of the stuff that I had looked into and tried to educate myself with, but she knew plan B and plan C and plan D in case plan A didn't go through. And that's what you get when you hire a professional, and that's true with an attorney as well. The truth is, there are things that are simple enough that if you invested the time and energy and resources into figuring out how to take care of it yourself, you may be able to take care of it. But honestly, if something goes wrong, you're not going to have any idea what to do. And more often than not, when I see people in court that are trying to handle a speeding ticket, for example, on their own, they come to court, they ask for what they think they want, and more often than not, they're not prepared to show the court the proper documentation or the things that they need to show that they're eligible for that reduction or amendment to their ticket. So then they have to take off work another day. They have to go through all the stress of sitting in court. They have to get the court costs and everything ready. They have to go and get their their driving record, a number of different things that they hadn't planned for because they don't understand how court actually works. So hiring an attorney, hiring a professional to take care of it, believe me, we have handled hundreds, thousands of tickets just like yours, and it will do you a world of good to hire somebody that can worry about that ticket so that you don't have to worry about it. And a lot of times that in and of itself will be worth whatever it is that you pay. But again, more often than not, especially when we're talking about speeding tickets, you're going to pay an attorney far less than you would end up paying the insurance company if you go and take care of that ticket yourself. So anyway, that was one brief example, or a couple of brief examples of some reasons why you would want to hire an attorney. I know that we're looking at 5:23 on a Friday. A lot of you on your way home. I'm doing this live, but the video is going to be posted on my page afterwards, and I'm seeing that I might need to call this 10 minutes or less on a Friday with attorney Joel Hancock. Anyway, thanks y'all for sticking around. put some comments if there are some topics that you would like for me to discuss. Remember, I'm not going to give you legal advice. I'm not going to tell you how to handle your case yourself. Whatever, or if anyone does ask me what they should do about their case, my answer is going to be call an attorney. Even if it's not me, you're gonna be glad that you did hire an attorney for your ticket, whether it's here in Carteret County, and I'd love for you to give me a call, or if it's another attorney in this county, we've got a lot of great attorneys here that are going to be able to help you out, help you take care of your ticket. Or if it's somewhere else, we have attorneys know one another. We know attorneys in other counties. Give me a call if you get a ticket or something in another county and you need a referral. I'll be happy to recommend you to somebody that's going to be able to take care of you. But the end result is, number one, we got to be able to try and save you some money if possible. And number two, maybe more importantly, we've got to give you that peace of mind that somebody that knows what they're doing is taking care of this and worrying about it so that you don't have to. All right. Thanks, y'all.